Their slogan says it all: world-class medicine, hometown care. If you've ever attended a movie night or this year's 4th of July celebration, you're probably already familiar with Florida Cancer Specialists. Their commitment to the communities they support serve as the foundation for their approach to community oncology.
Florida Cancer Specialists, our theme is to provide world-class care, but at home. And I think that's the formula that makes Florida Cancer Specialists a successful place for therapy, because you don't have to drive far to go to a big academic center. You can get the same care in a local place, in your community where you live. So Florida Cancer Specialists is a practice that has offices all over the state of Florida in different communities. The idea of having all these offices in different communities to be more convenient for patients, and not only treating the patients themselves, but also to be involved in the communities where we are part of. Like for instance, in Leesburg, we have a very good relationship with the Leesburg Partnership. We help them in their projects to make Leesburg a better city, because at the end, this will help our community, which are our patients.
On November 18th, 2002, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had my results given to me almost immediately, and I came upstairs to Florida Cancer Specialists, and the first person I met there was Donna, and she just put me at ease. It was a horrifying discovery, but she put me at ease. And I was treated by a number of doctors in this practice, but my favorite doctor is the one I have today, and that's Dr. Hussein. I just love him like a son. It was a blessing to be able to be treated locally. We only live 5 minutes from where I was treated, and it was such a blessing, because when you get in the car and you're heading for chemotherapy for the first time, it is a little nerve-wracking, and to know you don't have a big distance, and once you get here, to know you have people that are so loving and kind to you, it just really makes a terrible situation much more bearable.
Cancer is a family disease, and a family is really a small part, it's a small community, so you can think of it as a community disease. If someone is diagnosed with blood pressure, they don't call everybody and say, oh my God, I just got blood pressure, please, you know. But when they have a diagnosis of cancer, everybody in the family, everybody in the community kind of knows. So it's a disease that really affects the community.
Having people that we care and love and who love and care for us was such a blessing. So we're very blessed to be in a community where not only are we treated wonderfully by doctors and other physicians, but we're surrounded by people who are just like family to us. They get a lot of credit. Oh, I mean, I couldn't have done it without them. What would I do without Florida Cancer Specialists? I mean, I got wonderful treatment, both physically, emotionally. It wouldn't have occurred to me to go anywhere else. You know, I lived here and I didn't want to have to go off. I've since known people that have to go to another town for their treatments, and it takes such a wear on the family and on themselves too, you know, taking that long trip. And this is right in my own backyard, and I'm so grateful. When I come in, they greet me like family. They're smiling, ask me how I'm doing, ask me about my kids, and it's a family atmosphere in this practice. I'm so, so grateful. It's just wonderful.
I mean, quality of life is very important, and the idea is sometimes you can't cure cancer, but if you can help the patient live as much as possible normal life with the cancer, that's an achievement. But to make people feel better, even with their disease, I think that's a great achievement. And to see them out in the community, when I go to the partnership have this event when they have the food trucks and the movie, and you see some of your patients out there eating and watching movies with their kids, I mean, that makes you happy, makes you feel like, you know, I did something right. You know, I achieved something. I'm not working hard for nothing, you know.
With physicians who are consistently ranked nationally as top doctors by U.S. News & World Report, Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute is the largest independent oncology and hematology practice in the United States.